Bill. Good to see you on here this evening. Thank you for being here. Hello, Rushi. Good to have you on. I believe that we are translating both in Hindi tonight as well as Spanish. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. I like to start on time. If you this is your last chance to go ahead and get those last minute links out. And we are going to go ahead and jump right in here. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Travis Flaherty. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to our IX Global 2.0 pre-launch event. I'm so excited to share with you this new brand and everything that's happening behind the scenes here at IX Global. It's a very exciting time for us. One of the things that I've learned is if you can position yourself in the beginning stages of a company that has all of the signs of becoming one of the next giants in the industry, there's a lot of money that can be made. You know, I always say that timing is everything in business, and I'd rather be first than last, right? And so, you know, you have a really unique opportunity here with this company to be able to be a part of something historic that's just pre-launching. Yet you have the foundation of a company that's been established now for 3 years. In fact, last year, we were the #1 momentum company in the entire world, generated hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. We're going to be getting into that tonight. Yet here we are launching an entirely new platform and verticals that we're going to be going over here this evening. So congratulations to you for being here tonight, for watching us here on the live event. If you're catching the replay, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Please feel free, wherever you're viewing this, to leave a comment and let us know where you are tuning in from. A little bit about me. You know, I've been in the direct selling industry for 20 years, both in the field as well as a consultant in this industry. I live in Arizona with my beautiful wife of 23 years, and we also have 6 children. I love entrepreneurship. I've always been an entrepreneur, and the reason why I chose direct selling is because I believe that there is no better vehicle, no better platform that gives the average person an opportunity to be able to take control of their financial future. My goal is to empower people to be able to live life on their terms, to be able to do the things that they want to do rather than the things that they have to do. And network marketing has absolutely transformed my life. It's allowed me to be able to be at home with my children. Growing up with them, I've watched them now. 2 of them are married, and 1 is on her way. So they're out of the house now. But you know, I remember even at a young age, my daughter coming home one time after school and saying to me, "You know, Dad, I had to go after school to a friend's home to work on a project." And I realized that neither one of the parents were home. And I asked them, I said, "Where are your parents?" And she said, "Oh, they're at work." And she said, "You know, I forget sometimes that other parents have to go to work every day because I'm just so used to, you know, you and Mom being at home every single day." That's the reason why I do network marketing. And so with that, I want to share a very powerful opportunity with you, whether you're here tonight to learn some skills that can help you to potentially generate just an extra income without having to grow a business, or you're interested in starting a business online and getting involved in digital entrepreneurship. We've got something for everyone here. So with that, I'd like to start off with a disclaimer tonight. Just to be clear, I'm all of the owners here at IX Global, the officers, directors, employees, subsidiaries, and including the reps, are not financial or investment advisors. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not licensed to sell securities or investments. None of the information provided here today is to be received as investment advice, tax advice, accounting or legal advice, any type of endorsement of any type of security or fund or any other offering. The information tonight is going to be solely my opinion, and they are relied for education purposes only. We encourage you to do your own homework, do your own research in any company. Anytime that you're considering getting involved or putting your money to work for you, make sure that you do your homework. What we do offer is we offer education, technology. We offer digital services. Getting involved in any financial and market, there is risk involved in any market, and IX does not promise or guarantee any income or particular result from the use of the information that's contained here within. These last 2 are just our own personal philosophies. We encourage you never to borrow money, to get involved in any business or market, and never invest money that you cannot afford to lose. So with that, I want to start off with our mission and our vision tonight. You know, they say without a vision, people will perish. You know, this has been our vision from day one. It's to innovate, to inspire, and to impact people's lives around the world. We believe that financial illiteracy is the true epidemic in the world today. Think about this for a moment. You know, from the time that we were little, we were taught, you know, to go get a job. They start preparing you from a young age to be able to go out into the workforce and to be able to start earning a living, right? They teach us how to make money, but very few people teach you how to manage that money, right? It's not how much money you make, it's how much money that you keep. And I'll tell you firsthand, I'll be the first to admit it. I was always really, really good at making money, but I was terrible at keeping money. I would say that out of all of us that are on this presentation tonight, I have a very special gift, and that is I can spend money just as quickly as I am making it. I've always believed that, I have an abundant mindset, and I always just think that there's more money that's coming. And I didn't, until I got in my 40s, I didn't realize, again, that it's not how much that you make, but it's how much do you keep. And that requires a totally different skill set that's often not taught, learning how to manage your money, and then, learning how to multiply your money. As I started to surround myself with big thinkers and, people that were successful. It's one of the beautiful things about mentorship and community and masterminds and those type of things is, as you start to surround yourself with people that have what you want, you start to realize that they play differently, they think differently, they're involved in different opportunities. Many of those opportunities come from just being a part of those communities. And so, our focal point here is to help people learn how to not only make money, but to manage their money, and most importantly, how to multiply your money. Now, with that vision, Joe Martinez, the CEO and founder of this company, launched this company in 2020. Right smack dab in the middle of the year, which also was right smack dab in the middle of COVID. Not the best time to launch a company, but he was passionate and he had a vision. He launched the company with a few $1,000s in his bank account, went and got a back office, and started with a dream. And in that first year, only the first 6 months of 2020, generated $4.6 million in revenue. By 2021, he had grown the company to $22 million in sales, starting to do business in markets like India and Latin America, and starting to turn their sights on the United States. They started to receive a lot of accolades for the success that they were having. They were voted as the #1 startup company in 2020. They by the time they got to 2021, they had the #1 earner in the world of direct selling, which is absolutely crazy to think about for a company that's so early on in their progress. They've been received all kinds of accolades about their compensation plan. Last year, they had over 100 of the top earners in the entire industry of network marketing currently in this company, generated over $206 million in revenue just last year alone. So this gives you kind of an idea of the company that we're talking about here tonight. What's beautiful, again, is that while we have all of this history, while we're rooted in financial literacy, we are now launching an entirely new platform. We're calling it IX 2.0, which creates this unique opportunity to be a part of something special in the beginning stages. Again, we've helped a number of companies be successful, a number of entrepreneurs be successful. We have some of the top earners in the world of direct selling currently here in this company. But more importantly than that is we've helped tens of thousands of people around the world to be able to create an additional revenue stream. I want you to think about this for a moment, what's happening in the world right now. Many of us have never lived through these type of inflationary times, where we continue to watch them raising interest rates. They've been doing that now for a couple of years, and yet it's not really making a whole lot of a difference. I'm here in Arizona where I live. I don't know about you guys, but we're back up over $5 a gallon. We are experiencing record-breaking real estate prices, where it's almost making it to the point where it's unaffordable to be able to go out and buy a new home. I feel for those first-time home buyers today. Why? Because the average household here, the average house in Arizona is right at around $400,000, $500,000, which is absolutely absurd. If you look at how quickly the pricing of homes has gone up over the last 3 years, but the challenge is that average household income is not keeping up. And so, as a result of that, we're seeing people spend more money percentage-wise when it comes to their household income than ever before historically. Now, of course, along with that, if you look at the consumer debt, we now have Americans here in the United States, and I'm assuming that much of this is you can relate to this around the world. Our consumer debt is as high as it once was during the Great Depression. Why? Because as things start to get a little bit more tight, as prices go up, people start to utilize credit cards a little bit more, and then they become enslaved to that debt. And so our goal is to help people to navigate through those difficult times. And we're seeing that all across the board right now. I love to look at trends. I study trends, and I believe that, again, if you can catch momentum, if you can identify where the trends are going and position yourself in front of those trends, there's a lot of money that can be made. And a success formula that I've always subscribed to is don't just focus on getting there first, but focus on providing solutions to some of the greatest challenges that people are experiencing, or perhaps that industry is experiencing at that time. One of the biggest trends that we can all, I think, agree to is the digital trends that are happening, right? We've gone from brick and mortar to click and order. We've gone from, watching some of our favorite stores growing up, like Toys R Us, go out of business, where now, Amazon has changed the way that business is done today. In that same sense, if you look at some of the biggest companies today, let's take transportation. Transportation, you've got companies now like Uber, you've got companies like Lyft that have changed the game, right? These are now the largest transportation companies in the world, yet they don't own any vehicles. If you look at the way that we used to view television, now all of a sudden you've got all of these different apps that are out there that you have to go and buy. My family kind of jokes and we say, if only there was one way that you could get all these channels under one subscription. It's kind of funny because seems like we've gone backwards in this way. You used to be able to subscribe to cable. Now you got to go out and go get all these different apps if you want to access different things, right? And then of course the largest hospitality companies in the world don't own any homes, right? You've got Airbnb that doesn't own one single property. So what's happening is business is moving online. It is now the digital era. And when you couple that with the social world that we live in, the social media world that we live in, that creates tremendous opportunity. And if you're spending, even 30 minutes to an hour a day on social media, places like Facebook, places like Instagram, maybe TikTok, some of these other YouTube, if you're already on social media and you're not generating an income, then you're missing out on a tremendous opportunity to be able to create a secondary income stream. So, I'm excited to be able to unveil to you tonight the IX Global 2.0 brand. I want to talk to you a little bit about where we've already talked about where we've been, but I want to talk about where we are going. I want to give a shout out to Ozzy and Liv over on our marketing department, because if you look at our brand, we've just got such a beautiful brand, and I think that it represents our community in such a tremendous way. I want to start off tonight by talking about X Life, which is a new digital platform that's going to be launching on October 4th. This particular platform is a community, right? They say that when community and culture align, that's when momentum occurs in any direct selling company. And so what we've done is we've built our own social community that will be free. We're going to give it away. We're going to allow our distributors, our reps, to be able to go out and invite people into our community for free. Why? So that they can get an idea of what we're all about. They can get an idea, start to access some of the education, some of the groups, and some of the communities that we have, so that people can start learning more about who we are. We're catering towards customers. We're catering towards people that are wanting a better lifestyle, that are wanting to learn powerful skills that can help them in all areas of life, especially as it pertains to digital entrepreneurship. So we have a free digital empowerment club called X Life that will be launching. Now, inside of this club, the whole concept is to learn, to earn, to lead, and to grow, right? Learning powerful skills that allow you to be able to start capitalizing on what's happening out there on the internet. Let's say that maybe you have an interest in starting a podcast. Podcasts are extremely popular right now, but you wouldn't know where to start. What if there was a course inside of X Life that taught you exactly how to go put together a podcast at an affordable price point, how to set it up, and how to launch that podcast, and how to go out and market, promote that podcast to people? What if you wanted to be an Amazon influencer? Believe it or not, I have a friend who makes six figures doing nothing but reviews on products on Amazon. And not only that, they send him tons of product for free. And you wanted to learn how to be able to do that from home. What if there was a course that taught you that? So we're teaching these different valuable skills. What if you wanted to learn how content marketing and traction marketing works? Maybe you want to be an affiliate marketer. Maybe you want to learn the skills to be successful in network marketing. We're going to teach those skills of how to learn, how to earn, how to lead, right? We know that I'm a big fan of Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn was an indirect mentor to me. I never got to meet him personally, but I've read all of his books and I've watched just about every training that he's ever done. And Jim used to say, look, if you want to earn more, you have to become more. We believe wholeheartedly in personal development. Our entire company is rooted in self-betterment. And so inside of X Life, you will have different academies that are focused on education, financial literacy. You'll have platforms that are focused on skills, learning valuable skills that are are relevant in today's world when it comes to digital entrepreneurship. There will be a business suite for those of you that are looking to launch your business that gives you the powerful tools, the landing pages, the drip funnels, the education that's required to be able to go out and launch a digital entrepreneurship business, and a transformation travel club, which is really exciting. Because if you think about it, once you start to learn some skills and you start to make some money, whenever I talk to people about what's important to them, what are the things that they would go and do if money was no object? And most people say, I would spend more time with my family. I would love to be able to travel. Travel often comes up. And so we are about to launch the world's most powerful travel platform, travel membership platform that allows people to be able to take these amazing trips and create amazing life experiences with the people that they love and care about most. And on top of that, we will also have mastermind events that are happening around the world. Think about going to, Costa Rica and spending 3, 4, 5 days where you're immersed in a personal development environment where you're learning from some of today's top trainers and mentors on various different topics. I was just in Park City for a mastermind that we held, and Ed Milet was one of the speakers that came. Ed is one of the top 10 podcasts in the world. He's accumulated wealth of somewhere in the neighborhood of $600 million or so dollars. He's got property all over the place, and being able to sit there and learn and listen from him in an environment, a very small environment with maybe 20, 30 people there, was just unbelievable. So we've got a lot of different verticals or pillars that I like to call them that are going to be launching over the next 90 days. Now, what you'll see happen here is we'll launch our Financial Literacy Academy coming out at the beginning of October. Our Personal Development Academy is coming out at the beginning of November. And then you'll see our skills-based platform and business suites launching in December. So our period of pre-launch is October, November, and December. So again, free digital empowerment club. I want to talk a little bit more about this. This gives an opportunity for people to be able to come into the ecosystem and access these different platforms that we have, where they'll gain access to some free content and get a little bit of a taste of who we are. Skills. Skills is something we like to say, collect skills, not bills. The skills that are, I would say that old ways won't open new doors. And the skills that you can accumulate today, I have friends that have children that are 13, 14 years old that are earning multiple 6 figures on YouTube. The world has changed. And there's so much opportunity that's out there today. And so we're going to be diving into those skills and teaching people how to leverage them to be able to generate a secondary income stream. Sorry, I get a little bit of feedback here. Okay. So again, just to reiterate, trading is coming in October. We have our minds of trading and financial literacy. That includes crypto education. That's coming out in October. We have our Mindset Development Academy that's coming out in November, and our Entrepreneurship Academy coming out in December. Inside of our Financial Literacy Academy, you will find XCore. And XCore is our core fundamental global trading education platform. Again, love the branding. They've done such an amazing job. But within this global trading education platform, what you're going to find is a seamless getting started process. Trading is not easy. And a lot of the platforms that are out there today, you join and you just don't know where to start. And so what we've done is we've created an onboarding process inside of XLife that allows people to be able to enroll, sign up for their XLife account, and then you'll be dropped directly into the community with each educators based on what it is that you have signed up for. So anybody can learn the skill of trading, learn how to get started, even if you've never traded before. And if you're like me and you look at these different charts and graphs and they don't make a lot of sense, one of the best parts about this platform and our education is we have some of these expert traders all around the world that are sending out live trades where all you have to be able to do is copy and paste the trade and click execute. And literally that trade goes live, and we post the results of those trades every single week. We've had some fantastic results. Again, learning for every single level, the key skills and strategies to develop your trading skills, and teaching you how to apply. Learning how to trade together with our live session. So this isn't just on-demand trading, but you can trade live, ask questions, and you can develop the skills and confidence as a trader. So we've got education for all levels, inside of XCore. Again, on-demand courses, live trading, and trading ideas, getting daily ideas right on your phone and pairing that with education to build a powerful trading strategies to fit your needs. So XCore, we're going to be focused in on Forex, which is extremely popular, crypto. How many of you feel like, hey, I know that crypto is not going away, but it's still kind of a foreign language to me. It's kind of intimidating. Don't know where to start. There's a lot of rug pulls and pump and dumps and different things that are out there. How many of you would like to start learning from somebody who has had success in the crypto space, teaching you some of these different strategies, teaching you how they're making money and capitalizing on one of the fastest growing trends in the world today? And then, of course, synthetic indices, get access to some of our most popular global trading channels. And again, gain access to these trading ideas and learn how people worldwide are winning with binary indices. These are our trading teams that are currently available. And I love this. I love that they all have different brands. They say a rising tide raises all ships. You've got, Trading Empire, for example, is here in the United States. You've got India. You've got K Trading over in Korea. We've got Crypto Brazil. We've got Brazil Forex, Vader FX. So you've got a lot of different teams and expert traders around the world. All of these will be communities inside of XLife. And what I love is that there's a healthy competition among these different trading teams. And again, what that does is it allows them to, or encourages them to up their game, right? And so they're going to have some fun competitions with each other, and you'll have access to these different platforms depending on which market that you are in. And if you're building a business, let me go back to that for a moment. If you're building a business, what I love is that, I have a business here at IX Global that's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, let me explain. When I go to bed at night, I have people that are waking up in Italy. I have people that are waking up in Dubai. I have people that are waking up around the world. And so what's neat is that while I'm going to sleep at night, I have people that are waking up and they're plugging into their education and their trading platforms. And so to be able to have this level of trading that's happening around the world nonstop gives you the depth of this particular company. And then I'm so excited to introduce the Awaken Travel Club. This is something that has been a conversation now for a better part of a year. And I could not be more excited because one of my favorite things to do is to travel. We travel around the world. We've taken our family around the world, creating amazing life experiences. I always say that you're not going to take things with you, but you will leave memories with those people that matter the most. And so for me, I want to help people to be able to spend more time with their families and to be able to go and enjoy life. And a lot of people, it was staggering to me. I watched a study recently or read a study recently that talked about how many people rarely venture outside of the hometowns or the cities that they grew up in. And a lot of people don't have that opportunity to be able to go and travel, right? And so what we want to do is we want to help people to be able to go and create these amazing experiences. What you're seeing on your screen here is one of the most recent retreats that we held that was in Park City in Camas, Utah, where we had an opportunity to be able to come together, learn, to grow, to laugh, to cry, do some team development. I mean, this was a literally for me, a life-changing weekend. It's often we go to these masterminds and you might be going through something specific at that particular time. And I feel like there's just messages that are meant for you. And I'll share with you, at this particular event, there was a message that was shared that was just so profound for me, because we all go through challenges in life, right? Everybody has their stuff. Everybody has those ups and downs. I always say that, our lives are like a heartbeat, right? If you look at a heartbeat, it goes up, it goes down, right? And if that heartbeat goes to a flat line, it means that you're no longer living anymore, right? Those ups and downs mean that we're living. And sometimes when we're in the valley, so to speak, in the downward times, it can be difficult. It can be hard. And one of the messages that Ed shared that was so empowering to me was that, you've got to remember that perspective is one of the most powerful things in the world, right? Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. And he said that, and it just kind of hit me because it's, I've actually taught this before, but when I heard it, the timing was right for me where I needed to hear that message. They don't happen to you, they happen for you, right? To help you to be able to go through and grow through and become the person that you're meant to become, to be able to go on to that next stage in your life, that next chapter in your life. And it was just such a profound statement to me. And I share it with you because I know that somebody's watching this presentation tonight that might be going through some stuff, right? And I just want to remind you that it's the seeds that we plant that are in the valleys that ultimately are going to give us the beautiful harvest on the mountaintop. And I loved this particular weekend, and I'm so grateful that we're going to be bringing these type of experiences. Now, if you're not into transformation and you just want to do your own thing and take an amazing vacation, great. We've got an opportunity for you to be able to travel the world to places that you may have only dreamed of. I'm talking about Fiji. I'm talking about Mykonos. I'm talking about some of the most beautiful places, Italy, Paris, and you'll be able to access these 5-star travel vacations at a fraction of a price. I mean, I'm talking about saving as much as 50, 60, 70% on these different trips. And we're able to do that because of the relationships we have around the world. So you're going to be hearing more about that coming here very soon with our Awaken Transformation and Travel Club. So here's Mr. Milet right here. Let me stop sharing for just a moment because I want to make sure that I set this up and optimize the video clip for sound. But you guys just kind of get a feel of what it's like in an intimate setting at one of the mastermind events that we will have here. Maybe. Hang with me 1 second here. My sound, there it is. Okay, there we go. Let me start that over.
Hey guys, what's going on? We're out here somewhere in the mountains of Utah at our IX 2.0 unveiling, which is transforming and changing our company into something new, something greater. We've gone through a lot of great experiences here together. I say experiences because I think we've laughed together, we've cried together, we've been frustrated with each other, and that's what change is all about, creating an emotional impact inside of you. We can't wait to be able to share this with you. We can't be able to wait to share the new platform with you, the new branding, the new marketing. Make sure you check out what's going on here at IX because we got something great coming at you. Be awesome.
When community and culture align, that is when momentum occurs. And so we've got some very exciting things that are currently happening here within the company. So the Awaken Travel Club, just to give you a little bit more of a sneak peek, you'll have an opportunity to be able to purchase travel points through our membership platform that we have. You'll be able to exchange those points for different trips. What's great is that if you take at least one vacation every year, then this literally able to exchange those points for different trips. What's great is that if you take at least one vacation every year, then this literally every year, then this literally